3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Today joining me, Abigail Hildebrand, the current junior miss of the Adams Brown Old Settlers. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay, welcome. So you just got this information that you were coming to join me recently, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of a surprise.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you made it because I don't know a whole lot about the Adams Brown Old Settlers. I've always thought of Payson, but now seeing you here, I'm interested to learn a little bit more about what you guys do. I'm sure it's full of activities, right?
Yes.
It's a weekend full of stuff.
Yep.
And that weekend starts when?
August 9th. It'll go August 9th through August 11th.
Okay, excellent. So it kicks off with kind of a welcome ceremony, and of course there's great food and live entertainment and games and stuff for kids. But there's also a baby contest.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Sweet. And then, so when do you have to pass your crown on?
So the whole, it's 6 o'clock that night is the start of our junior and miss pageant.
Okay.
Which will be when I pass it off. But something new we're trying out this year is Maddie, my miss, and I are actually running the baby contest. So that's going to be our last big shebang before we go out.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you are currently a sophomore,
Yes.
is that correct? And from Fowler?
Yeah.
But so how did you find out about this, or how did you get involved with the pageant?
I go to church with Taylor's mom.
Okay.
And it was just kind of thrown out there, hey, we're looking for people. You want to try it? And I'm a big FFA girl. So
Yeah.
public speaking, I'm like, sure, let's do it.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's just kind of where it all came from.
Sounds like a good fit. So this is the 155th year of the Old Settlers. And where is it held?
At the Kirkpatrick Memorial Ballpark in Clayton, Illinois.
Okay, excellent. So 155 years strong, that's pretty incredible. And that's pretty impressive. So how long have you been involved? I mean, have you gone to this before in years past?
I've went a few times when I was little, but this is the first time that I've been there the entire weekend.
Yeah.
And really seen all the fun activities that we do.
So now since you were crowned, what have been some of the expectations or duties of your role?
A lot of getting out there and just getting our name across, because it is a smaller community event that a lot of people don't know about. And also just anytime we get the chance to do community service, throwing our crown and sash on, just so people kind of see that there are old settlers that are trying to help work with them for the better of them.
Yeah, gotcha. Excellent. So, and then all of the proceeds from the event, from the picnic, go back to the organization to help do what?
We do different meals and just different kind of little community events. We'll put on vendor fairs and stuff to get our smaller businesses out. Just anything like that we can kind of shine a light on what's overlooked in the community.
Yeah, giving back. That's excellent. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you came here to chat with me. So where do people, is it free to get in, or how does it is? And
Yep.
then they just pay for the activities that they want to do? Yep. Okay. So there's a schedule online on the Facebook page, which is Adams Brown County Old Settlers. I recommend going out because there's so much stuff. I mean, of course, you mentioned craft and vendor
Yeah.
fair. That's happening Saturday. There's also a parade. There's karaoke. There's what's the pole? There's a tractor pole. Is that right?
Yes, we have a antique and a I'm going to say Adams County Fair tractor pole, that level of fair pole too. That's
cool. Yeah, it sounds like a great time. I mean, I know, when you think of a picnic and you think of, an Old Settlers, an event type thing, it's going to be chock full of stuff, and this is definitely no different. So are you looking forward to passing your crown, or are you a little nervous, or are you sad, or?
A little bit of all three.
Yeah.
I've got to know the girls that are running this year, and seeing them the shine in their eyes when they get talking about it is truly inspirational. But at the same time, it's the end of a chapter for me, so that always makes it a little sad for it.
Yeah, I bet. And you probably met so many cool people.
I have.
Yeah, and being from a small town, but also representing, the community in such a way, I'm sure that you've met a lot of great people, gone through a lot of great experiences. But it is going to be cool to pass that torch on to the next young lady. So how many gals are running?
We have 3 for junior and 4 for miss this year.
Okay, excellent. And what are the criteria?
You'll do a 4-minute speech, and then we have the juniors wear business casual, so they'll have a 1-minute speech on stage and a pop question.
Yeah.
And then they'll do a final walk, but they never do like a formal wear. And then the Miss girls do a 4-minute interview, I believe a 3-minute speech, a pop question, and formal wear.
Well, I can tell you, I can only imagine how yours went, because you seem very, very comfortable with speaking, and you seem like you're comfortable in your skin. Were you nervous when you first did it, or were you just kind of like, eh?
I was nervous because I had people telling me I couldn't do it. So, like, that made me nervous, but then that also made my, like, self-drive. Was like, you're going.
Yeah.
You're going to do it just to prove them wrong. So
that's great motivation sometimes, right? Yeah,
yes.
To prove them wrong. Absolutely. So, one more time, when is the pageant?
The pageant is August 9th. The baby contest starts at 5, and then junior miss starts at 6:30.
Perfect. So Adams Brown, Old Settlers, get out to Clayton, Illinois. It's Friday through Sunday. Is that right? Yep. Full of activities. Go check out the pageant. Watch Miss Abigail pass on the crown to the next reigning queen, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to all of the pageant entries. I think that's going to be a great time, and good luck for a great event. I'm sure it's going to be an awesome weekend. Right? Yep. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Coming up next, I sit down with David and Alicia Weiman to talk about Ethan's Rodeo. Stay tuned.
Kelly's has been a fun place to eat and drink in Quincy since 1982. A fun and friendly atmosphere, food with flavor, homemade cinnamon rolls, and famous cheese soup, the best menu in town. Kelly's, 2902 Broadway, Quincy.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be, before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan-favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
And welcome back. Joining me now, Alicia and Dave Weiman. Welcome. So I love that you're sporting the hat. Do you always wear a cowboy hat?
Sometimes.
Yeah? Okay.
When I do rodeo interviews.
There you go. Okay, so we're talking rodeo, and of course we're talking Ethan's Rodeo. And I know a lot of people, especially in this community, are familiar with Ethan's Rodeo. But for those who maybe aren't, or who don't know the purpose behind it, the why, can you give me just a short kind of synopsis of, why Ethan's Rodeo?
Yeah, Ethan, he was our son and died in 2009 from neuroblastoma cancer, and he fought that for a couple years. But when he was in the hospital, he grew to love a movie called Dreamer and became really into cowboys and stuff. And so he had a Make-A-Wish, and he got 2 horses and a miniature burro that we still have the miniature burro Ranger to this day. And so we thought it fitting after he passed to do something in his memory to have a rodeo. We thought that would be the best fit to raise money for neuroblastoma. So that's
Absolutely
where it came from.
Yeah, it seems like a perfect fit. Of course, I'm sorry for your loss. We wish this wasn't necessary.
Absolutely.
But I love that you've taken Ethan's memory and turned it into something amazing. And you mentioned this is your 14th year.
Yes.
Technically 15th, right? But COVID
yeah.
screwed everything up for everybody. But so going into your 15th year of Ethan's rodeo, which we'll get to, we'll get to more about the actual event in just a minute. But everything that all the money raised goes back to fight what?
It all goes to research of neuroblastoma.
Okay.
There's a group led by Dr. Scholler that has done, this is their life's work. Last year they made a big announcement about a drug that they've been working on for several years, making its way into frontline therapy for kids with neuroblastoma. And the drug that they've been working on is a maintenance drug that after kids go through chemo and stem cell transplants and surgeries and radiations and get in remission, this is a drug that has been very effective at keeping kids with neuroblastoma in remission and disease-free.
Gotcha.
And
this is very recent,
Yeah.
like within the last couple of years.
Oh, really?
That it's became frontline therapy. It was in a test trial phase for quite a while, but all of our money goes towards this doctor that does specific research towards neuroblastoma, because neuroblastoma is not common.
Right.
So there's not a lot of research, that is specifically for that.
Right.
There is for childhood cancers, but not necessarily neuroblastoma.
Not that specific
Yeah.
type.
Yep.
So, and I also, I've done a little bit of research, but I know the side effects of whether, it's the cancer or the treatments are just a nightmare, right?
Absolutely.
Especially for a little kiddo. I mean, nobody wants to see their kid go through that. So do you work closely with this doctor? I think that's outstanding.
We have met her a couple times. He did get treatment by her, a different drug, but we have met her just the once, I believe. She came to the rodeo. I can't remember which year she came, but
Yeah.
we have met her. And then the group that we donate the money to is kind of her managing company, I guess, for all of the fundraising that is done. They house the money and get that to her for the research.
Yeah,
That's
and
outstanding.
that group is ran by mostly parents who
really?
have been affected by
Neuroblastoma.
and
Wow.
similar childhood cancers.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, what a terrible community to be a part of, but it's an amazing feeling to have that village around you, I'm sure, right?
Yes.
Going through something like that. So now the rodeo in and of itself, like we said, has been going strong for 14, 15 years. It's an event that is full of, just awesome stuff. Of course, the rodeo. So we talked about that. But what I found interesting, because I asked a question that Alicia was like, "Oh, don't go into that. It's so boring." But the rodeo, because I'm not super familiar with, how things work. And I know that there are local people who do rodeos, but this is different.
We have a lot of local people in it every year.
Okay.
We are sanctioned by 2 bodies, and one of them is the Missouri Rodeo Cowboy Association. The other one's the IPRA. So contestants, typically from all over the Midwest will enter and come on either Friday or Saturday to compete in the rodeo. And
And a lot of the same contestants from back the first year even.
no, that there are some.
You'll see the
faces that
familiar
Really?
names.
Repeat.
Oh, absolutely.
that we see every
Yeah.
year.
Okay.
And yeah.
That's awesome.
One guy that's been doing it for a long time now is a bareback bronc rider, and he keeps saying this is his last year of doing it. And he, he's taken up a roping event too. So we're watching for him this year.
Yeah.
Win it one last time.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, we'll believe it when we see it. No, that's awesome. So, of course, the rodeo is happening. This is all taking place in Palmyra. What's the park, or what's the fairground? Or
At Flower City
yeah.
Park.
okay, but it's the fairgrounds,
It's
right?
where the fairgrounds are.
Okay.
Flower City Park, all the same
Perfect.
place. Yeah.
Which is a great space because it does allow for, it's ample space for rodeo, but then you also have other stuff going on. So you mentioned it's Friday. It's August 9th.
9th and 10th.
9th and 10th. Okay. So it starts Friday, 5:30 with the rodeo, of course, and then you have food by,
Butcher Block.
yeah. Can't go wrong with that.
And we'll also have shaved ice, and we have Poppin' on Main. So we'll have snack food, and we have a beer garden and
Yeah.
soda available.
That sounds awesome. And then, of course, it rolls into Saturday with more rodeo, but then you also have kind of special stuff for the kids, right? There's all kinds of stuff.
We just got through on Monday making all of the stick bowls. Everybody, well, since the first year, we've had a stick horse parade. Last year we made it a stick bowl parade, so all the little kids will get a stick bowl and they get to take it home with them, and the parents can thank us now because they have bells on them. It's wonderful.
Score, yes, yeah. So
then we introduce the kids and who their parents are before the rodeo, and they walk across the stage, and they think it's fun, and a lot of them keep the stick bowls or stick horses from year to year.
That's amazing. I bet they love it. Even going across the stage is probably like, yeah.
Oh, they love it.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
And then we have, on Saturday, we have always had the kids' activities. So we'll have the bounce house, petting zoo, pony rides, help me out, face painting, rope making, just a lot of different activities that kids like to do. And that starts at 5 o'clock and goes until 7 o'clock, and then the rodeo starts at 7:30. So the gates open at 5 on Saturday, 5:30 on Friday.
Okay, perfect. And then after all is said and done with the rodeo and the kids events, then you have live entertainment.
We do on Saturday. This year we have a band called Steel and Copper that will be on our stage until about midnight.
Yeah,
So
excellent. Lots of good stuff. So where do people go to get tickets?
we have them on our website.
Okay.
It's ethansrodeo.com.
Okay.
And we also have some merchandise on there as well. And then we also sell tickets at the gate. So you can get them the day of. Either way works.
Gotcha.
$15, and kids 6 and under are free.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. And one more time, it's in Palmyra at the
Flower City Park.
Flower City Park.
Yeah.
Lots of activities. Of course, the rodeo, and all goes back to help research neuroblastoma so that no one else has to go through this. Thank you for sharing your story. Yep. Thank you for carrying his memory on with this great event that, touches so many in the community and gives everybody a chance to go out and enjoy some family time, do some great stuff, watch a great rodeo, wear their coolest cowboy gear in memory of Ethan, and just go support a great cause. That's this weekend, August 9th through 10th.
Right.
And go out and show your support and have a great time while you're doing it. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you both so much. I appreciate
you for
coming
having
in and
us.
chatting.
Thank you very much.
All right. That does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Club Muddy.